Have you ever asked yourself if there's another character that is the same species as Discord? There not only is one, but it was his girlfriend. Way more chaotic than him. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and today I brought you guys more My Little Pony facts, where I'll tell you not only about Discord's past, but also some interesting facts of the show. Stay with me to learn them all. In the first episode of My Little Pony, we meet Twilight Sparkle, a unicorn that likes to study a lot and doesn't care about friendship. Later, we meet the other main six that represent the elements of harmony, and we see that Twilight represents the sixth element of magic, which is magic. But what if I told you guys that we could figure this out since the first appearance? As you know, the design of the character changed a lot until the final version, and Twilight's color is what gives that information to us. Purple is the color that represents mystery and magic. This is literally the meaning of the color purple and the element of harmony that Twilight represents. And even her mane and tail are purple to exactly reference magic. I'm sure that this wasn't a coincidence, because these cartoons always tell a lot about the character throughout these little details, like the colors and objects, and I assure you guys that not every color of the main six has to do with their symbolism or their real meaning, like in Pinkie Pie's case, which represents joy, but she's pink, which represents love and kindness, while joy is represented by orange. But this deserves a video on its own, so if you're interested in knowing more about it, leave a like in the video and leave a comment if you want to know about each main six colors. Discord's ex-girlfriend is called Cosmos, and their story is told in the 22nd arc of the comics released back in 2019. It all began thousands of years ago when Cosmos fell from the sky right by Discord's house, where they met and discovered that they both like chaos and the pleasure it gave him. And her appearance is also a mix of animals. Her skin is purple, pink, and blue, with gazelle horns, front paws are eagle ones, and rear paws are goat ones, and she has a scorpion tail. Later, she develops bat wings, and her body changes as a mix with other animals in the story. Oh, and all this is happening in Discord's dimension, and they are both represented as chaos creatures or Draconequus. This is the name of their species. Then they start to spread chaos all around the world, having fun with each other, and their friendship evolved into a romance. After some time, Cosmos' love became blind and sick, and this started to mess with their relationship to the point where Discord couldn't stand her anymore. When they arrived in Equestria, Cosmos wanted to dethrone the princess and take the whole realm to herself, but Discord disagrees because his intentions were always to just cause chaos and not hurt anyone in the process, nor threaten any pony's life. When things get out of hand, Celestia and Luna join Queen Novo, Queen Abyssina, and Queen Aspen to stop Discord, which is accused of causing all the damage Cosmos did. But he gets offended and says that it wasn't his fault, and asks Celestia to save him from Cosmos, who now is a giant, unstoppable version of herself. With their magic combined, Discord and the royalty bend Cosmos to the stars, and everything goes back to normal. And before Celestia could ask Discord about who was that creature and what was she doing, Discord puts her and the others to sleep and erases Cosmos from their memories, making him the culprit for all that Cosmos. So that's why he is represented in the show like that. She sees him as a villain, destroyer of worlds, when actually nothing that happened was his fault. Cosmos comes back to Equestria and it's determined to have Discord's love back, and she uses chaos to control the minds of every princess, Twilight, Celestia, Luna, and Cadence, and some other ponies too. But in the end, everything ends well, and Discord and the main six manage to stop Cosmos, finishing her once and for all. In the final episode of My Little Pony, Princesses Luna and Celestia join their crown to crown Twilight as the new ruler of Equestria. And this doesn't just mean passing the command to someone else, but also passes down the powers they had, since from that time onward, Twilight would be responsible for raising the sun and the moon every single day. Did you notice that? It must be exhausting to do that on her own, right? Since then, there were two princesses to do this task separately, although Celestia did ban her sister for an entire millennium, so she kinda did it on her own. But anyway, after Twilight's crowning, where do you think that the retired princess headed to? They moved to Seaward Shoals, also known as Silver Shoals. Its many buildings are gathered covered in platforms suspended over the mountain sea coast, resulting into a really beautiful city. There's nothing better than having some fun at the beach to cool off after having this heavy work, am I right? If you also like this kind of place to spend a vacation on, leave a like. But if you'd rather spend them in other places, comment down below what's your favorite spot. I would love to read them. This city appears in a PPOV, Pony Point of View, in the 22nd episode of Season 6, where Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity go on a cruise. It also makes a brief appearance in Friendship University in Season 8, in 3 episodes in Season 9, in the beginning of the end Part 1, Point of No Return, and The Last Problem. Although it isn't official, a flag on top of a ship is similar to British Columbia's one, province where the animation studio DHX Media Vancouver is located, the one that animated My Little Pony, as a way to pay homage to the show's origin. What is Pinkie Pie's son's real name? In the episode The Last Problem, we see Pinkie Pie's son walking alongside her. His cutie mark is a cheesecake, and his name is in the script is Little Cheese. But in 2019, the writer Big Jim said that he likes the name Cheese Slice more. Which name do you prefer? Another thing about him is that unlike many things, he is a boy. In the series, he does have eyelashes, something that is usually presented for female characters, so this caused some confusion among the fans. And writers of the show needed to confirm that he is a boy, since many thought that it was a girl, mostly because of the amount of fan arts created after the episode aired, because fans were too excited about the main 6 descendants. But there begs the question, were they thinking about making a girl at first, and that's why the design, or did they just put the eyelashes by accident and forgot to take them out? What do you think? So, did you like these facts? Is Discord's X how you pictured it? I think it's hard to come up with an appearance of that type of character, right? And what about Twilight's colors? Do they make sense now? Comment down below if you have another fun fact about My Little Pony so we can talk about it. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!